Morning, fam. I wonder if y'all probably heard this before numerous times, and it's the things that what keeps us away from God, and keeps us separated from God. Of course, we know sin does. Sin is the separator, but the other thing is, the main thing that keeps us from doing God's will is our own reluctance to surrender our will to God's will. And Jesus touched on this when he was praying, and he said, "Let thy will be done." And he knew what he had to do. And if there's any other way we can do this, but let thy will be done. So he had his own will. And his will was not to be, as a man in flesh, as a human being, his will was not to be murdered as he was, but, he had to do it. And he knew it had to be done. So what about our will? Same thing. We have to submit our will to the will of God in order to do what he put us here to do. We have to submit to his will. And that's a difficult thing. We like a petulant child who just, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm going to hold my breath till I get what I want. Well, you know what? That petulant child is going to pass out. And because God created us with an autonomic nervous system, he's going to start breathing again. It's just how it is. We don't want to do it a lot of times, but we have to submit ourselves daily. And Paul touched on it. He said, "I die daily." What does that mean? It means he submits his will to the will of God on a daily basis. He has to do that. We have to do that. I have to do that. You have to do that. Submit our will to the will of God, and we can do what he put us here to do. Amen. Nobody said this walk was easy. The Lord never told us that. He said he'll be with you. And he has to deal with those children, those petulant children,